Good evening. Hi, this is Susan Campfield with SueStampfield.com. Thanks so much for tuning in to my Tuesday night tutorial. Oops, fixing my light here. Sorry about that. It was reflecting off of here. Actually, I'm going to turn this around anyway. So tonight we're going to talk about a one-sheet wonder. Hey, Kathy. A one-sheet wonder is where you take one piece of paper, you cut it up into shapes, and then you make a number of cards with it. Now that paper, that one-sheet wonder, the paper could be, a plain sheet of white cardstock that you stamp all over and make your own sort of background paper, or it can be a designer series paper, and that's what we're going to use tonight. Let's bring in the one that I'm going to use. That's this piece right here. And this is from the Lily Pad Impressions paper. Make sure I'm saying that right. Yes, Lily Pad Impressions Designer Series paper, which is actually a 12 by 12 paper. And this paper comes free with a $50 order right now with Celebration. It's gorgeous hand-painted paper. And so we're going to use that. Now I've taken my 12-inch paper and I've cut it into fourths. I didn't use this little guy to cut it into fourths. I used the big trimmer here, Mama Trimmer. But we have, I'm going to use for this more detailed part, I'm going to grab this new little mini trimmer. This little mini trimmer is available right now as a Celebration freebie when you purchase the starter kit. So if you purchase the starter kit where you already save, you get like $26 in free products. So your dollars already go farther. During Celebration, you also get the mini trimmer and you get a sampler pack of designer series paper. So what I'm about to show you, you could do with all these different patterns of paper. You could do this technique. Of course, you could also use what you have at home. And then in addition to that, when you join, you get a free stamp set. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got our 6x6 paper here. And let's see, I grab my little cheat sheet goes. I've done this so many times. I want to say I can do it with my eyes closed, but I better not. I better look at my cheat sheet. Okay, so I have a little map here, if you will, and this has my dimensions on it for the 6x6 one sheet wonder. So I'm going to start by putting my 6x6 paper in the trimmer here, and I'm going to line it up at the 2-inch mark. Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Heather. That sounds really warm. It is not. It's not warm here today. It's going to get in the 30s though, I think, then later this week, so that's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. This is 2 inches wide, so I've cut that off, and now I'm going to turn it, and I want my finished piece to be 2 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to have a little waist piece that is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to line my trimmer up here at the 3/4 inch mark. And I'm just holding the paper down with this guide so it doesn't slide on me. So this piece is ready. So I'm going to slide this out and I'll show you what we're going to do with all of these pieces here. In fact, you know what? I can show you right now. So this is our first piece. This is actually waste, but one of my customers made a really cute card with, I had 4 of these sitting on my table. She did them in rows across the card and it was really cute. So this one is going to become this card right here. So I've just, very simple card. I've just got the designer paper down the side. I've used the triple banner punch with a greeting. And the greeting is the Peaceful Moment stamp set, which is bundled with the beautiful Poppy Moment dies. So a lot of people are getting this. This is a great way you can use that. And then I just added some of the ribbon. This ribbon is a double-sided, Old Olive on one side and Pretty Peacock on the other. And then just a little rhinestone that I colored with a Stampin' Blend there to turn it blue. I think I used a light Pretty Peacock to do that. So we've got that piece. Let's go back here and we're going to cut again. This time I'm going to rotate my piece, slide it back in. I'm going to cut 2 inches again. So this is going to end up being a 2.4 inch piece. There we go. And so this one is going to turn into this card right here. So we're going to adhere that onto this. Now this is just a white folded over card with a pretty peacock backing piece. Hey Jody, hey Jean, thanks for tuning in. And then again, that simple greeting across the front with a little bling. So that's where that one comes in. And then we have this piece left over. So this one is going to go into the trimmer, and I'm going to go point to point. So we're going to cut this one diagonally. I'm just going to line up the points with the edge of my mini trimmer here. Make sure I'm on. I have to like lean around my phone because I want you guys to see even better than I can. So there we go. So we've got those cut apart. So let's look at what those are going to make. Those became these two cards. So you can see that this piece was right here, and that for this card, it went right there. So that's how you can take your designer series paper, cut it up, and make a whole pile of cards. Now again, this is actually 12 by 12 paper, so this was just a 6 by 6 portion of that. So from that one sheet, I could have made, 4 times the number. So I could make 16 cards out of the one sheet with using this one sheet wonder. And as I said, my customer took my little pieces that were left over, and she put them in a row across the card and then put the greeting over it, and it was super cute. So so don't throw that away. You can do other things with that. So that is the one sheet wonder. And here you can just see again how I cut this. And I'll share the link to the, I'll post in the files section the map here so that you can make your own one sheet wonder. To fix my typo there, I forgot to put 2 by 5 1/4. Oops. And that's that gorgeous Lily Impressions paper. And again, this is free with a $50 order. And if you decide to join as a demonstrator, you can get this cute little mini trimmer. I like to call it Baby Yoda because it's so cute. It's about the size of your hand, and it's just adorable. So it's perfect for making these small little cuts. So thank you so much for tuning in. That was a quick one tonight, wasn't it? Short and sweet. Sometimes our cards can be drop dead gorgeous and take a little more time. And other times it's all about just getting it done, right? So these are cards that you can crank out in quantities. It'd be great for Christmas cards too, using a Christmas paper to do your cards, and each one would be a little bit different, and that keeps you from getting bored, right? So that's our one sheet wonder. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.